I don't have to tell you that dating today is the most complicated it's ever been. Anyone who owns a phone knows that truly connecting with someone and seeing them constantly, even to build an actual exclusive relationship, is tougher than an overlooked stick. But that's where dating rules come in. When you have guardrails in place to help you stay in your lane and protect you from less straightforward souls, the road to finding the one becomes much easier to navigate. Of course, everyone should have their own set of dating rules. These rules will push you towards healthy relationships and pull you away from that could become one-sided or toxic ones. Please comment your rules for us in here. Now, if you are struggling to figure out your own dating rules, you might be able to help you out. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Rule number 1. Date multiple people at once. Yes, you heard me. Before you enter in a relationship, do yourself a favor and play the field. Because here's what's most likely to happen if you don't. You meet someone you really like, you go out with them again, things escalate, and then bam, they either pull away, ghost, or tell you they are not looking for something serious. Now you're crushed because you're emotionally invested in them, but they haven't invested at all in you. When you are even the slightest attached to a person, the disappointment stings. Spare yourself the hurt by putting a metaphorical egg in several baskets. 2. Keep dates short. I like to tell my friends not to let dates go on for more than 90 minutes. Why? That's enough time to get to know the person on surface level and hopefully feel a spark, but not long enough that your brain starts getting carried away with the excitement of the potential. Dinner dates that spontaneously turn into a 5-hour bar or movie night can be incredibly fun, but they can also leave you in a state of confusion and despair if nothing develops from the marathon outing afterwards. Not to mention, when you keep dates brief, you are less likely to burn out and swear off dating if they are not all that great. Make your love life easy on yourself. 3. Avoid talking about exes on early dates. An oldie but a goodie dating rule for a reason. Talking about past relationships and breakups gets heavy fast, and the first few dates should be light and easy. Sure, finding out how someone's last few major relationships ended and opening up about how yours did too is a great way to learn about the person and connect on a deeper level, but there is plenty of time for that later. So hold off for the first handful of dates. If they bring up the exes, divert it with something like, I'd be happy to tell you about that stuff when we get to know each other a little better, but for now I'm really enjoying hearing about you. 4. Don't feel obligated to send a thank you text. Oh man, the thank you text. Is there any text more debated and controversial than the one that directly follows the first date? I know some people think the woman absolutely should send one shortly after the end of the first date to let the person know that she is interested. And then others think it should always fall on the guy. Whether you're not seeing them again or not, I believe there is no reason to send a follow-up text. Doing so can put them in a position where they feel obligated to respond in a certain way and remove any held tension on their part of wondering. 5. Give them 2 weeks to reach out again. I know, 2 weeks? But hear me out. Even after a great date, someone might need to figure out how compatible they think you two might be and what plans they can make. I argue you not to read a whole lot into how quickly they text you as long as it's within 2 weeks. That's plenty of time for a person to have decided whether and when they want to see you again. The last rule is don't freak out about who pays. It's time to stop forcing gender norms on dates. Assuming you are a female seeking a male partner, there's absolutely no reason the male has to pay for the date, just as much as there is absolutely no reason the woman shouldn't. This is an opportunity to do what makes you comfortable and stays within your values. If you want to offer to cover or split the bill, I think anyone these days appreciates that. whether they accept your offer or not. If they do let you, it's not a sign that they are not interested. Just as much as their insistence on paying doesn't necessarily mean they are. Try not to take too much meaning in that, unless they tell you otherwise.